Um, Hello guys, let us now continue with our tutorials. Today we will be doing grade 12 mathematics. Under mathematics we will be doing the subject of logarithms. I hope you guys are more familiar with the laws of exponents, because if you do understand the laws of exponents, it's going to be much simpler for you to understand the logarithm functions since they are closely related. Now let us start with our first subtopic of the logarithm laws, which will be our logarithm laws. You should know these laws by heart when you get into your examination. Now our first law states that log base A into A multiplied by B will equal to log base A into A, since its multiplication is going to be addition, plus log A base A into B. When A and B are multiplied, they are going to add. Now our second law states that log base A into A divided by B will equal to log A base A into A minus log A base A into B. When it is division, you subtract. Now our third law states that log to the base A into B to the power n will equal to n log A into B. Our exponents now becomes the coefficient of log. Our final law states that actually this is not our final law. Log base I'm sorry. This is log A into B. When we simplify this one, it's going to be log B divided by log A. Log B divided by log A. And when you are given a log with no base, a logarithm with no base, always assume that your base is equal to 10. For example, when we say log 100, what is log 100? It is a logarithm with no base, so we assume that our base is equal to 10. And we have this law again, which says log A into A, when the base and this variable is the same, it is equal to 1. For example, if you punch log 2 into 2 on your calculator, your final answer will equal to 1. Now, I hope you guys understand this law, these laws, and I hope you guys are more familiar with the laws of exponents. Let us do more questions under this logarithm law. Okay guys, let us continue with our questions. The first question says that we should simplify the following without using a calculator. Log 100. When I have said that when you are given a logarithm with no base, always assume that your base is equal to 10. Now, this is going to be log 10 into 10 squared. When you prime factorize 100, it is going to give you 10 squared. How do you prime factorize 100? When you catch your calculator, please press 100. After pressing 100, press the equal sign. After pressing the equal sign, you press shift. After you press shift, you press fact. You press fact, it is going to prime factorize this 100, and then the final answer will be 10 squared. So 10 squared is our product. So the logarithm of this 10 into 10 squared, I've told you this guys, this law, this exponent will become the coefficient of logarithm. Therefore, it is going to be 2 log 10 into 10. It is equal to 2. I've shown you on our previous law that log 10 into 10 is equal to 1. Therefore, our final answer is equal to 2. The second question says that 3 log 10 into, this logarithm with no base, so our base is equal to 10. So your final answer will be 3 into 1. Therefore, our final answer is equal to 3. If you punch 3 log 10 into our calculator, you will find that our final answer is equal to 3. Let's go to our letter C, which is our third question. It says log to the base 5 into 25. Log base 5 into 25 is going to be logarithm of 5. How do you factorize 25? You simply press 25. After pressing 25, you press the equal sign, you press shift, and then actually this you press 25 and then the equal sign, shift, and then you press your effect or recurring. Therefore 5 squared is equal to 25. 25 is the same as 5 squared. Our 2 will become our coefficient. Therefore it is going to be 2 base 5 into 5. Therefore it is going to be 2 into 1. Our final answer is equal to 2. Let us go to our fourth question, which is our letter D. It says the logarithm of 7 into 1 over 7. We are going to prime factorize 1 over 7. Therefore, log 7 is equal to 49 is equal to 7 squared. When you prime factorize 49, it is going to give you 7 squared. And we prime factorize prior to our base, so that this whole thing can become 1, just like this part. Therefore, it is going to be log 7 into 7 to the power negative 2. Why 7 to the power negative 2? I have rewrote 1 over 7 squared into negative exponent. This negative 2 will become the coefficient of logarithm. Therefore, it is going to be negative log 7 into 7. Therefore, our final answer is going to be negative 2. Log 7 into 7 is 1. Now let us go to our fifth question. It states that logarithm of 1000 plus the logarithm of 1000. This is a logarithm with no base. This is a logarithm with no base. We always assume that it is 10. Now let us simplify this one. We apply the same logarithm that we have applied before. So we're going to say the logarithm of 10 is equal to 10 cubed. 10 cubed is the same as 1000. When you factorize 1000, it is going to give you 10 cubed. We apply the same logarithm, therefore it is going to be log 10 into 10 cubed. Therefore, our 3 will become our coefficient of the logarithm. It's going to be 3 log 10 into 10 plus 3 log 10 into 10. Therefore, our final answer will be 3 into 1 plus 3 into 1. It's going to be 3 plus 3. Therefore, our final answer is equal to 6. I hope you guys understand this subtopic of logarithm laws. And you guys, please simplify without using a calculator, because we can see if you have simplified using a calculator. Let us continue with more examples. Okay guys, let us do more examples. Simplify log 2, log base 2, 8 plus log base 3 into 27 minus log base 7 into 7. Now this one is simple because it is going to give you 1. Log base 2 into 8, we are going to prime factorize 8 and then we'll prime factorize 27. Now we are going to prime factorize 8 prior to our base. Now it is going to be log 2 into 2 cubed. I've used 2 cubed because the same 2 is the same with the base, and then plus log 3. How can I prime factorize 27 so that it becomes 3 to the exponent something? It is going to give you 3 cubed. 3 cubed is the same as 27 minus log base 7 into 7. This term has already been simplified for us. Therefore, just like we have been calculating on our previous questions, our exponent will become the coefficient of logarithm. Therefore, it is going to be log 3 into base 2 into 2 plus 3 log base 3 into 3 minus log base 7 into 7. Therefore, your answer will become 3 into 1 plus 3 into 1 minus 1. 3 plus 3 is 6 minus 1. Therefore, your final answer is equal to 5. I hope you guys understand this part. Now, the second question says log 9 minus log 4 divided by log 8 minus log 27. We prime factorize everything. Therefore, we're going to be left with log 9 minus log 4. Log 9 is equal to, let me factorize 9. Therefore, it is going to be log 3 squared, not 3 cubed. I mean 3 cubed is 27. I'm sorry. 3 squared is equal to 9. It is going to be squared minus log 4. When we factorize 4, it is going to give you 2 squared, all divided by 8 is equal to log 2 cubed minus 27. When we prime factorize 27, it will give you log 3, I mean cubed. Yeah, 27 is equal to 3 cubed. Now, because every logarithm here is equal to the exponent 2, now this one is cubed. Therefore, our exponent will become our coefficient. Therefore, it is going to be 2 log 3 minus 2 log 2 all divided by 3 log 2 minus 3 log 3. Yeah, let me recheck this one. 3 squared is going to give you 9, 2 squared 4, 2 cubed, 2 cubed will give you 8. This one is correct. Yeah, everything is correct. Therefore, now when you take a look at the numerators, I mean, the 2 is our, see, our, what do you call this 2? Common factor. Yeah, our 2 is our common factor. Therefore, we are left with log 3 minus log 2 all divided by our common factor on our denominator is 3 is into log 2 minus log 3. Now we cannot say this time we cancel out this one because our log 3 is positive, this one is negative, log 2 is negative, this one is positive. Therefore, we're going to manipulate either the top part or the bottom part. Let us manipulate the bottom part. Log 3 minus log 2. When we say negative 3 into log 2, let's start with log 3. I'm going to say log 3. Why negative 3 multiplied by log 3 will give you 3? Log will give you 3. Negative 3 log 3, I mean, and then a negative multiplied by, let me write negative minus log 2. Yeah, negative 3 multiplied by negative log 2 will give you positive 3. Yeah, this one will give you positive. Let me check. Negative 3 multiplied by this one will give you negative 3 log 3. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 2 will give you positive 3 log 2. Therefore, this term will cancel out this one. Therefore, your final answer is equal to negative 2 over 3. I hope you guys can simplify this one. Now, our last question says 2 log 60 minus 2 log 2 minus 2 log 3. How do we simplify this one? You're going to see our logarithm is our common factor. Therefore, your answer will become, let us manipulate this one first. Let us rewrite this one. It is 60 squared, because log 60 squared, our 2 becomes our coefficient. Now, we have given our coefficient to be 2 log 60. Therefore, we're going to reverse this one. Hence, it is log 60 squared minus log 2 squared minus log 3 squared. Now, our logarithm is our common factor. Therefore, you are left with 60 squared. Why division? Because it is negative and negative. Therefore, you are left with 2 squared multiplied by 3 squared. Therefore, our logarithm of 60 squared, I think it is 3600. Let me recheck. Yeah, 60 squared is 3600 over 4 multiplied by 9. 4 multiplied by 9 is equal to 86. 3600 divided by 86. This is a logarithm with no base. I'm sorry. Therefore, 3600 divided by 86 should be at least 100. 3600 divided by 86, yes. 3600 divided by 86 is equal to 100. This is a logarithm with no base. I've told you that you should assume that the logarithm with no base, our base is equal to 10. Therefore, our answer will be log 10 into 10 squared. Our prime factor is 100. Therefore, when you prime factorize 100, it is going to give you 10 squared. Our 2 becomes our coefficient. The exponent becomes our coefficient. So this is no longer an index. It is a coefficient for logarithm. So it's going to be log 10 into 10. Therefore, 2 into 1. Therefore, your final answer is positive 2. I hope you guys understand these logarithm functions. Thank you guys. Please do more examples and please do previous question papers, and then please go back to your loss of exponents and reverse them thoroughly. Thank you guys.